The mirror of the desert. Change your thinking, change your life. The art of success. What if I told you that a single thought could change your entire life? Maybe it's time to face the mirror within, in the heart of an endless desert, where the wind whispered through shifting sands and the sun scorched everything beneath it. There was a forgotten village of clay homes and wooden roofs, a place lost to the world, yet full of people rooted in routine and tradition. No one ever questioned the life they were born into, but among them lived a boy named Zayn. He was 12, with eyes that saw beyond his years. While others herded sheep and repeated the stories of their fathers, Zayn looked at the stars and wondered, why must I only be a shepherd? Why can't I live a dream? Every time he dared to speak these thoughts, the villagers laughed. You're just a desert child, they'd say. Dreams like yours don't belong here. Over time, Zayn grew quiet, but the dream never left his heart. One blistering day, a cloud of dust rose on the horizon. From it emerged an old traveler riding a weary camel. His clothes were torn, his skin sunburned, and his eyes held the weight of centuries. He said nothing when he entered the village. He simply sat in the shade and unwrapped a strange bundle, a silver-cracked mirror wrapped in old cloth. The villagers called him the madman with the mirror, but Zayn felt something different. He felt drawn. Is that your mirror? Zayn asked. The old man smiled. It was the kind of smile that came not from joy, but from deep knowing. No, he replied. This mirror belongs to anyone brave enough to see themselves. Zayn was puzzled. This mirror doesn't show your face, the traveler continued. It shows your mind, your beliefs, your fears, your truths. Zayn looked into the mirror. At first, he saw nothing but swirling dust. But slowly, images appeared, moments of shame, voices that told him, you'll never make it, memories of being laughed at. But deeper still, something else emerged, a vision of himself teaching others, building schools, leading with heart and wisdom. Zayn stepped back. This can't be me. The traveler nodded. It is, but you've only believed in your shadows. Change your thoughts, and you will change your life. The next morning, without a word, Zayn left the village. He carried only some dry bread, a cloth bundle, and the image of who he could become. He arrived in a city only to be met with poverty and rejection. He slept in alleys, begged for food, and was mocked. But every night, in his mind, he looked into that invisible mirror and held on to his vision. One day, a kind old calligraphy master saw potential in him. Your hand shakes, he said. It's not your wrist, it's your spirit. Under this master, Zayn learned patience. He learned that stillness creates clarity, and that failure was a lesson, not a verdict. Over the years, Zayn studied, traveled, failed, rose, and learned. In every town, he collected lessons. From every hardship, he drew strength. People began to notice his calm words, his wisdom, and his fire. He began teaching. His name spread. Invitations came. But still, something in his heart remained unfinished. Years later, Zayn, now a man with sunburned skin and peaceful eyes, rode a camel back to his village. Nothing had changed, yet everything was different. Children followed him curiously. An old villager stepped forward. Are you Zayn, the dreamer? Zayn smiled. He built a school. He taught children not just how to read, but how to believe. He told stories of dreams, struggle, and the power of thought. And slowly, the whispers in the village changed, from mockery to admiration. Zayn searched many times for the old traveler through deserts, cities, even the mountains. No one had ever seen a man with a silver mirror. That's when Zayn understood the traveler may not have been real. He was a symbol, a reflection of something buried deep within himself. That cracked mirror was never just an object. It was a message. Your mind is your master. Change it, and you'll change your world. Moral of the story? Your life isn't shaped by where you were born or what others say you can't do. It's shaped by the thoughts you choose to believe. Inside every one of us, there is a mirror, and the courage to face it is where transformation begins. What's one limiting thought you're ready to release today? Drop it in the comments. Maybe your first step starts now.